I've been to Israel at least 10 times, and this trip was like no other. Despite the number of times I've been here, before coming to Israel on this trip, I didn't have any deep connections to Israeli professionals. I have some cousins here. I've met many people in Israel before, but haven't had any deep friendships with people that are my age in similar careers. And now I do. And we're going to continue to keep in touch. I'm sure that these are going to be relationships that are lasting because they're great people that we've had opportunities to get to know. The level of knowledge, access, the people we got to meet, the things that we got to see were like nothing I've ever done before. Israel isn't just sights. Many trips I've been on before to Israel, you stay at a nice hotel and you drive on a bus all over the country. You go see Masada, you go see the Dead Sea. This trip is something different. We still stay in a nice hotel by the beach, but each day we're not on the beach. We're actually going, we're meeting business leaders, government leaders. We're going to areas where we're learning and yet having a good time together along the way. I think having both Americans and Israelis together through a lot of these shared experiences led to conditions where we were able to then talk together about how our lives are similar, different, and give us a common ground to build a relationship and continue it in the future. One thing that surprised me that I wasn't expecting is just how much the Israeli tech company presence has been growing here. All of the large tech companies are competing for Israeli talent, and there's a huge startup ecosystem in Israel as well, starting up with huge acquisitions. And so we've had the opportunity to go around to these companies, sit with them, understand how they operate, what makes them special, and learn from them. And I think that was also a great experience for me. When it comes to business knowledge, experience, entrepreneurship, they're just like us, but there's an added special ingredient. Could you get the cost of the product down? They're able to get things done with more agility, faster, and also the experience from the military, intelligence, the execution and operational from the Air Force all flows into the tech ecosystem as well. And I can tell you from the company that I work at, we deeply respect our Israeli counterparts that operate here. This really was a trip like no other trip I've been on, and I'm looking forward to coming again next year and continuing the journey.